What's going on, everybody? Oh, Jesus. Not only is the internet rubbish, shows my throat. How's it going? I thought we'd give this another go. I've done like a million speed tests before I come on, and it was looking fine. Then it looked okay last night as well, so we'll see how it goes. How's it going, Dean? Good to see you in again. Yes, we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to talk about broadband too much. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, perfect. There is one more option I have, which I've been looking into, which might be a bit better than using my phone. But I don't know when I can get a hold of that. So we'll see. Exactly, never mind the tech issues, it's more health. I'm basically streaming because I want to talk about my transfers. No need to worry about your transfers, it's all about mine. How's the weather today? It's cold. Same as yesterday, really. How's it going, Adam? Thanks again for the donation yesterday. I was kind of all over the place when you put that through. Should you transfer out De Bruyne for Salah? Salah is a bit of a machine. Is this his slowdown, though? He just scored, didn't he, actually? So no, he's not slowing down at all. Adam Diori, you've missed nothing so far. Literally only just started. I'm good, Luke. How about you? Let's hope your internet is streaming more than your nose. Yeah, I went to the doctor's today, actually. So it might be a bit better than yesterday. Thoughts about Kenny? I like Kenny. Don't really see too many issues with him, to be honest. Cheap price. Sam Allardyce at the helm. Fixtures are still okay. Should you start Kiko or DCL? Calvert-Lewin. I'd start the attacker. I don't think Kiko Femenia's fixture is good enough to not play the attacker in that situation. Yeah, the house is all good apart from dodgy internet. It's the only downside so far. You've had OTAMENDI from Gameweek 1, very nice. No one will believe me if I said it, but I actually looked up, I don't know if I said it on the streams going into Gameweek 16, but I was looking at OTAMENDI for this week. For Daniels, I think I said that. Then he scored, so now it looks like a knee-jerk, but I just wonder if clean sheets are coming. Obviously, the only problem is Stones and company are both out, so is Mangala good enough to keep clean sheets with OTAMENDI? I don't know, because I always feel with defenders they've got like a cap on their goals. Maybe 6 is probably the most a defender's going to score in a season. He's already scored 4. I know that's an illogical way of looking at it, but that's kind of the thought process. So I can afford to do in two free transfers, Nias to Calvert-Lewin and Daniels to OTAMENDI. So I'd probably bench Loftus-Cheek and play Calvert-Lewin. Then I'd have Christensen, Maguire and OTAMENDI. Yanks with the $1. Classic Yanks. Thanks very much. I'll put that towards the... if I get this... basically, I'm looking at getting Vodafone 4G, but through a modem instead of through my phone. It's got like an Ethernet port, which will probably help. An antenna, etc. I mean, I'm probably just clutching at straws. I'm hoping it'll help. But... excuse me. Yeah, I don't know if it will help a lot. So I'll put that $1 towards that. I'm basically paying double for internet. You got Salah captain. Oh yeah, I've got Salah captain right now. I would take that with a pinch of salt. It will almost certainly become Kane, I reckon. Yeah, it'd be great if Elliott were to reclaim his starting spot. Masuaku is an option as well. I wonder if I'm just going to get OTAMENDI now. And then get my headphone back in. Maybe get because I'm thinking already I could downgrade Maguire or Christensen or OTAMENDI long term and get Masuaku in. Because if I bring OTAMENDI and Calvert-Lewin in, then that's it. No money in the bank. So I kind of just, I'm stuck there. I'd like to have money in the bank. It gives you options. Yes, let me try and not be so rusty. There's 5 polls. They're the same ones as yesterday, but luckily we're in the same game week, so they probably still count. So we got Game Week 17 captain. Is Calvert-Lewin the best third striker? Is Austin a good option? Again, I realise I probably should have put them together, but I didn't have time to redo the polls. I wanted to just get this up before I go to bed. Sterling and Sané, what to do with them, and how many active goalkeepers join. Obviously, a lot of people with Speroni, Hennessy, Elliott, etc. Some of them not so active right now. So yeah, vote on them. If you can still bring yourself to like the stream, even though the connection's been awful the last few times, that'd be much appreciated. And subscribe if you're new around here. We actually went over 6,500 subscribers today, which is awesome. I think... hang on. I think fantasy football-wise, there's only like FPL tips and maybe fantasy football scout there ahead on subs now, so that's awesome. Belzeru, how's it going? I literally, you say like, good to see you back. I literally do not know why it's now working. I come up here about 9:30. Connection was awful. I've literally just sat here resetting it, restarting, going to this, going to that, taking the case off, putting the case back on, putting the phone from my desk on top of my computer, as if that helps. And it just started working, so I don't know. It's going to be something I'm going to just go nuts over. Jamie Williams, 60 points this week, very nice. What do I think about Martial? I love Martial. And I think we've got good fixtures, but the problem is at the moment, we got a bit of a template. And it takes a brave man to go away from the template. But Martial is starting quite a bit at the moment, but he's not playing like past 70 minutes that often. So I don't know, when you can get Sterling for the same price, Coutinho for a bit more, it's a tough one, that. Did I see Granville's wildcard too? Let me have a look right now. Jones, son, interesting. I've looked at Lingard actually. I can afford Lingard by doing like Daniels for someone and then Loftus-Cheek to Lingard, but I think that's I don't know. I just don't see Lingard forever starting. But in the short term, it should be good. Oh wow, Firmino up front. I do like the Sun pick actually. Sai, you're tempted by Ramsey, but Ramsey is injured. Oh, excuse me. How's it going, Physio? No worries, it's unannounced stream. I just put it up because it was working pretty much. Oh, Damari Gray, yeah. Yeah, Damari Gray is an interesting one. So I could go Loftus-Cheek to Damari Gray. Sorry, I'll tickle my throat. I mean, his question is Damari Gray better than Calvert-Lewin? Morata could be rested tomorrow, yeah, but I don't know. There's not a lot you do about that. You've probably already got him. If you haven't got him, you're probably not bringing him in this week anyway. When will the stream end? I love that question. You're already in. You're enjoying it so much. You want to know when it's going to stop. I don't know. It's probably not going to be a long one, to be honest, because it didn't start till late. Is 250k a good rank or not? It's fine right now, but obviously you want to be higher coming into the season. Plenty of space to climb though. Loads of price changes tonight. Oh, sorry. A bit of sniffing there. Calvert-Lewin and OTAMENDI going up in price. Son Austin. Gomez for Liverpool. Salah again. Salah might hit the 10 million mark tomorrow. What a lad. Yeah, I'm thinking Daniels to OTAMENDI and Niasse to Calvert-Lewin, and just hoping that Calvert-Lewin is the man for Allardyce and not Niasse. Does anyone see any massive problems with that? I'm a little bit worried about Richarlison, because obviously I kept him through tough fixtures, which he didn't do well in. So now I'm thinking, is he going to get a rest soon? He might do. Is he going to come back and get the points after a few blanks? He might do. But if he doesn't, there's not really anyone to sell him to. Yeah, I saw those comments, yeah. Took the ass off at half time. Yeah, I mean, we're going for a 4-4-2. It's a bit of a strange one. Rooney and Sigurdsson on the wings, essentially. I mean, to be fair, it's not like they were doing much attacking, so it was mainly defensive duties, but still. Yeah, there's definitely a massive template forming. One of the reasons I don't really want to go Calvert-Lewin and OTAMENDI, but I think sometimes you get bogged down looking at... I bet if I check my team versus a lot in my mini-leagues, they're not that similar. If I check it off against like the Fantasy Football Scout Mods League, then yeah, it's a serious template going on. Of course, you can tether your phone using a USB cable rather than wireless. I should probably try that. I've just been doing it by wireless for now. You're keeping Richarlison for now. We're bringing Lingard or Demarai Gray for him. I'd love to bring in Lingard. That's kind of move I just never make. Such a boring player sometimes. I qualified for the Cup, I think. I better have, or I will not be happy. Let me see. Yeah, I must have qualified, right? It was like the top 4 million. Yeah, I'm playing... Ivan Vazilev. His team name is BFFA, in brackets, Bloodfist. Currently ranked 3 million in the world. FFS Members Cup was 58 to qualify. Not qualified. I'm out, lads. No, it's not a dead team. He took a minus 8-point hit last week. He has Rooney in his team. I'll bring it up, will I? Hang on. What am I doing with Kane? Kane will forever be in my team, I expect. Let me bring up my cup opponent. All beat me again this week, by the way. Damn, she's won 5 times. Jesus, she's catching up. In fact, she got lucky, I'll tell you now. I don't know if she's still watching. She forgot to check her team and she had Kane captain. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, Cup. This is my opponent. So has he made any transfers yet? No. This is what I'm up against. So we both got Pope. I've got Sterling instead of Sané. We both have Salah, Hazard and Richarlison. Both got Morata. He's got no Kane. Surely I'm through. Did I see the pattern for the FPL Cup? It's not random. I did briefly see a post on that. But I didn't properly read it. But yes, I heard there was a pattern. Giving the ass another game with that transfer will be valuable, especially with Morata on 4 yellows. Yeah, but then Calvert-Lewin goes up in price. I can't afford him. I I don't know, I just wonder if Calvert-Lewin's the best third striker at the moment. But you tell me, lads. Go and vote on the polls. Top right hand corner. Somewhere up around here. Click here. There's a little eye. Vote on the polls and you tell me. OTAMENDI, you spend your life on the bandwagon. Oh, Carolina. Harsh words. I actually think I've been very sensible this year. Yeah. I guess if they have seeded the FPL Cup, it's to try and make the teams that just aren't playing go out quicker, but it just doesn't work like that. West Ham defender could work. It'll give me money in the bank too. Maybe you're right, lads. But OTAMENDI, man. Plus West Ham defender has Arsenal this week. But yeah, I think they've been quite sensible this year. I don't think I've got on too many bandwagons. Like proper bandwagons. Sure, everyone got Richarlison, everyone had a Man City bid. I've had Salah since Gameweek 1. City have 6 clean sheets in 14, but does that mean they'll keep getting that? Jeez, get your words out. That few, or if they deserved more? Maybe they deserved a few more. Yeah, I don't really want to load my team with too many blank players. I suppose going into Game Week 22 with 2 free transfers is where it's at. Time to reconsider Eriksen. I mean, Eriksen's someone that would need a bit of team repairing or Hazard to go. So, for me, I'm not bringing him in because I just like Chelsea's fixtures and I want Hazard in my team. But, yeah, you're right. Eriksen looks good better now. You'd say that Charlie Austin's the best third striker option. Do you know what? I would probably agree with you. I love it when he plays. I've said it plenty of times. He scores goals. Like, that's all he needs to do as a striker, right? But I can't look past the fact that he has... I think it's Man United, Chelsea and Spurs all away as well. In the next 5. Will we do live live transfers? I think we will. I think I've got to do them tonight. If it all goes Pete Tong, so be it. I've not taken many hits this year. It's about time, right? Alexander Hagar got in OTAMENDI this week. Also, attacking threat too much good to ignore. Exactly, his attacking stats are impressive. Do I think Ben Mee will play? I'm not sure. I don't know. We haven't had any definite news. I'm basically gonna... If I bring in OTAMENDI, I'll probably bench Maguire knowing that he'll probably come on. My team is fine, really, yeah. I don't need to take... I don't really need to make that second transfer, but I can't afford Calvert-Lewin if I don't make it tonight, if I bring in OTAMENDI. If I bring in OTAMENDI, I have the exact money to do Niasta Calvert-Lewin, and he's going to rise in price tonight. My defence is a bit rubbish. Do you think? I think it's decent enough. No, if I get OTAMENDI in, it'll be 4 Daniels. But as people are pointing out, Burnley fixtures are about to turn. And they're not very nice at all. Yeah, Physio, that's such a tough question. Like, should you get Salah and you've not had him all season? I didn't get Salah in the end because I just didn't really want to pay the extra. It was like nearly $1 million more than Sterling. And now you've got the same thing with Salah. He's $1 million more than he was at the start of the season. I'd almost be tempted to go without, but you'd be a brave man to do that. How do you even get him in with that team? You'd have to get rid of Coutinho. I just don't think it's worth it. How's it going, David? Good to see you too. Scott Dahan. Oh, don't tell me. Do you know what I like, Son? See, Son could come in for Sterling. It's a bit tempting. The only problem with Spurs is they have Man City away and Burnley away after this, which is pretty bad. So I'll probably wait until the double and have another look at Son. Scoutcast is Thursday. If I owned Alonso, how much longer would you hold him for? Not doing any better than any other Chelsea defensive assets. And 1.5 million more than Christensen, yeah. Basically, Alonso's a tough one. The thing is, I'd probably keep him for now. Don't try and make a rash move just because of what happened in the last game. Chelsea still got some really nice fixtures. He's pretty much rotation proof. He's probably going to get a rest at some point, sure, but it's probably just going to be the one game. If you don't need the money to fund a really important transfer, I'd just keep him, I think, for now. But you're right, it's tough to go for it. I mean, to be fair, Christensen's not doing much better. Sure, he did, like when he first started playing, but since I got him in, he's 2 games, two blanks. Oh, Otamendi or Christensen. Now you're asking tough questions. I'd almost be tempted to go for Otamendi over Christensen. I think Man City clean sheets are going to come, and he looks attacking. Now, Christensen's not looked bad, to be fair, in the box. But another thing with Christensen, when I watched the West Ham game, I wasn't all that impressed with him. Kind of got done for the only goal. I'm not saying one mistake leads you to go out, but I don't know. I wasn't too impressed with Christensen. Do I think Brighton defence is better than West Brom? Yeah, I wouldn't be looking at West Brom defence myself. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know, because Luiz seems to have had a falling out with Conte. And we saw what happened with Costa. I think Conte's stubborn enough to keep him out. I don't know. The thing is, I've got Christensen, so it's easier for me to keep him. I'm not getting rid of him. Like, I'm not saying he played bad, so I need to get rid because I think he's going to get benched. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to take too much necessarily. Obviously, it all depends on the relationship between Luiz and Conte. But if it's not too bad, then it's not. I don't think it's going to take too much for him to come back in the side. Yeah, when it comes to injuries, I really know as much as you. Kiko Ramsey, yeah, I'm sure there is probably a chance. I don't know about Ramsey. Kiko, maybe. Was there an Arsenal press conference today? I'm not even paying attention. I'm so busy at work. I would like a United defender. But who'd you get? People are bringing in Jones, but is he straight back in the side? Quite possibly. He played well earlier in the season. Can he play more than 2 games in a week? That seems unlikely to me. I don't know who he's hang on, let me see what his price has fallen to. 5.3, so it's a decent price. I get if you think excuse me, throat's really going today. If you think Jones comes straight back in and plays and he's a great price, I'm just not convinced he's going to play game after game after game over Christmas. excuse me, sorry. Kenny or Zabaleta or Masuaku? Masuaku if you want to go for double game week players. Otherwise I really think Kenny. It's just a matter of when will Coleman return. I mean, out of Man United defenders, it's hard to look past Smalling right now. He started last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 matches. So even if Jones comes back, it might be Rojo that misses out. Otherwise, yeah, you fork out for Valencia, but he's 6.8. Thing is, we've got Lindelof there, Rojo there, Jones potentially coming back. When's Bailly back? So according to FPL, he's back this week maybe. So it's just a lot of defenders to go in a couple of holes. Don't know. I'd just be too worried about rotation there. Two free transfers going into Game Week 18 is a bonus because of rotation. Yeah, but I mean, how often is rotation going to change your transfer out? Do you know what I mean? If I think like Morata's going to get rotated, I'm not going to transfer him out necessarily. I think having 2 free transfers is always a bonus. I don't know, maybe I won't make that in the ass to Calvert-Lewin move, but I feel like I'm stuck then. Okay, Bailly suffered a setback and will be out for a longer time, fair enough. I mean, that's still Smalling, Rojo, Jones, Lindelof. Lindelof looked okay, good to see. I think Son is always a good option if he plays. Marcus brought in Austin, really? Yeah, but he's got Abraham, so that's a fair enough move. How do you know he's brought in Austin? How can you tell that? He's made 2 moves already. Interesting. He obviously doesn't think that Calvert-Lewin or Nias is the way to go. Fair enough. Ah, he's on Facebook Live. The annoying thing about Austin... it's not annoying really. The next 2 of the next 3 are okay. But 3 of the next 5 are bad. So I don't know. Could get him. I can afford him. No, I wouldn't be able to get OTAMENDI then though. I don't think I'm gonna. I remember Mark isn't on YouTube. Apparently he said on Facebook Live, fair enough. You actually regret upgrading your 5th defender from 3.9. Yeah, I mean there's always going to be... If you're literally relying on that player just to come on and get your points, then of course they're not always gonna. You're not always gonna use 3 players on your bench, but it gives you options. Although what I'm finding is it just gives me a headache every week. Austin, a bit like Sterling, doesn't need 90 minutes for returns. He doesn't, but Spurs, Man United, and Chelsea away. That's not good. Do I rate Firmino as a pick? Firmino's always going to be a frustrating one. If Liverpool are in form and scoring goals, which they are, okay, maybe not against Everton, but they weren't playing full strength, then there's always a chance he's going to get points. But you're going to be really frustrated when he's bringing like Coutinho, Salah, etc. into play, and like he's the one kind of. He's not even getting the assist. He's getting like the assist before the assist, etc. So I don't think Firmino's a bad option. I just think he can be really frustrating. Keep Daniels until the fixtures turn. That's now. Yeah, I'm probably going to captain Kane. Yeah, I'm just going to change my transfer, change my captain now, and make it stick. I think the captain, like captain and Salah choice. Did I save that? Let me save it. Would be much closer if I knew he was going to start. I think I'd find it easier to captain him. Oh god, Tadic coming into form. Let's not go there. Coutinho captain this week could be great, to be honest. I think West Brom are just awful right now. Liverpool again looking in good attacking form. I think Coutinho captain could be great. I would like to captain Salah. I know he came off on the 66th minute, but who knows? I mean, that was a weird move. Will West Brom be parking the bus under Pardew? I mean, I don't know if Pardew knows how to park the bus. Now, Coutinho or Kane, that has to. If you want to go ballsy, I think you captain Coutinho. But let's look at that Kane. He's playing Brighton at home after just scoring 2 goals at home. So you're braver than me if you go Coutinho, but I do think it's a good option. But that's very easy for me to say when I'm going to captain Kane. I don't have Coutinho. Will the double game week later in the season include more than 2 teams? Yeah, almost definitely. Yeah, usually around game week like 33, 34, 36, 37, something like that. Oh dear. So I'm following Christophe Terreur. He's like a Belgian journalist that works in the UK. Very good. Morata is out of the game tomorrow. Someone else is tweeting it as well now. Morata is out of Chelsea's match with Huddersfield tomorrow night with tiredness and a back injury. Drinkwater's in the squad. Breaking news, lads. What do I do now? Morata's definitely out. I've got to make a Calvert-Lewin move, I think. How long will he be out for, though? Oh, my God. What am I going to do now? Lacazette? Do I get Firmino? Do I get Firmino? I don't know. I mean, Chelsea did look knackered against West Ham. Get Firmino in. That gives me money to waste that somewhere else. Lukaku. Oh no, I don't. Can I do Lukaku in? He's played every minute of every Man United game so far. He must be knackered. Bournemouth at home though. I could do it. I could do Morata to Lukaku. It could happen, lads. Why is this week not considered a double game week? So, if the week's already known before the season, then it's not a double game week. When a fixture mid-season gets changed, and that's when the double game weeks come. Oh, would I just hold Morata? Could get Sanchez. People are saying that I could go 4-5-1. No, I couldn't go 4-4-1. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, give the stream a like. I can't even see. I'm so worried about bandwidth. I don't have the second stream. I usually have the stream open in another window to see the likes and whatever. I'm so worried about bandwidth. I've not even done that. So yeah, give the stream a like. Is your source reliable? I mean, I don't know who that is, Oliver Harwood, but 2 different sources have said it. I think it's one of those no smoke without fire type things. So the guy that I saw retweet it was a Chelsea FC correspondent for Football London. Nah, not Batshuayi. One quick check to do the polls. Top right hand corner, click the little eye. We'll do them in a minute. I don't know what to do now. Could do the Calvert-Lewin move and just bench Morata. Nah, I think it makes Hazard a worse choice, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not sure about Hazard this week. After saying that he was going to be my set and forget captain, I don't know. Hazard doesn't have to do much for me to suddenly go out of favour. I'm a bit all over the place with Hazard. I think I'll just do the OTAMENDI and Calvert-Lewin move. I wonder how bad that back injury is. Was there a Chelsea press conference today? Just got an FPL tips tweet about Morata being out tomorrow. Oh yeah? Who'd have known that? Let me see, what are people suggesting in the chat? Let me just see if I can do it. Got so many bottles in the way. So you're saying Morata to Calvert-Lewin? Oof, and then Coutinho. Hang on. If I bring in Coutinho for Loftus-Cheek, that gives me 7.2 million up front. Rashford? No. Rooney? No. The back injury is, there was a press conference. That's annoying because we don't know if that back injury is going to keep him out of the second match. Bring in Bobby Firmino. Yeah, I don't know about that. I might just stick to the moves I was going to make and hope that me plays just in case I need him off the bench. I don't know, maybe I'll use this as a good chance to get rid of Morata. It's so little time to think about it though. Because if I'm going to make those other moves, I don't want to miss the price rises. So I've got to decide on Morata tonight. Missing Huddersfield. Back for Southampton and then against resolute Everton side away. Didn't even consider Aguero or Jesus really. Giroud. If only. I can afford Morata to Lukaku, lads. Morata to Firmino for a hit. I'd have to take a hit, by the way. I could do Morata to Calvert-Lewin. Hang on. Loftus-Cheek to Coutinho. And I have 2 million in the bank. That would mean playing up front. That would mean playing 3-5-2 with Kane and Calvert-Lewin up front. That's risky, isn't it? That is risky. That'll give me a pretty sweet midfield. I mean, I don't know what to do. Nah, I'm not going to bring in Lukaku. Don't panic. Do I get Calvert-Lewin? Thing is, if Morata's back on the weekend he scores, then I instantly regret this. Think ahead and get a West Ham striker in. On the bench, I'd have Nias. The problem is I wouldn't be able to make a defensive. Well, I could still make the OTAMENDI move and have 1 million in the bank. Just take a -4. Is one half-time substitution enough evidence to say Calvert-Lewin is preferred as an attacking option and not just a more mobile runner? I mean, he also started the previous 2 games as well. Morata. Try some live. Sorry, I was looking at live transfers. Oh yeah, let me show you on the stream. So this is the initial thinking. This leaves nothing in the bank. 0, zilch. People saying for Watford strikers. Don't want to double up on Watford players. Deeney. Depends how many penalties they're going to get. Yeah, that's the problem. We don't know how long Morata is out for. I mean, I said earlier in the stream when someone asked about Morata, will he get rested? I said there was a good chance. So if this is just a rest, then it's fine, I guess. Yeah, so I could do that as well. So let's have a look at this while we're on stream. So I could do... So keep Nias. Still get Calvert-Lewin in. Liverpool. That was an awful accent. And get Coutinho in. What about that? Nias could come off the bench and get a brace. I'm sure he could, but I'm hoping Calvert-Lewin's now the number one. Conte can't afford to rest Morata after losing to West Ham. Well, he is. Atsu for Hazard. Oh my god. Peter Crouch. Is he a bargain? I like players that are going to play. I mean, we've been saying that Kane is the only good the only good striker. It just seems a bit short term to do that. Coutinho has Bournemouth away, Arsenal away, Swansea at home, Leicester at home. They're all decent, but how many of those is he going to play? And how many minutes is he going to play? Why not roll? I don't think I can afford to roll a transfer now with Morata. Upgrading the ass to Austin, that team looks unreal. Yeah, but Austin's 6.1, so I can't say it. I can't do it, sorry. Sterling due arrest, yeah, he could be. But he got arrested in the Champions League, didn't he? He missed out the full game. So it might not be so bad. Oh, I don't know. Morata, what are you doing to me, lad? He's not been set in the world alight as such, has he? Switch to Lacazette on Saturday. Well, I mean, why would I keep Morata if I'm just going to switch him on the weekend? I know West Ham away isn't a great fixture, but I don't see me bringing in Lacazette at the weekend. Yeah, this is the problem. I don't have any more info on Morata than the rest of you, so I don't know. I mean, how bad is a back injury? Who knows? Morata is the second highest scoring forward. Yeah, but he's not going to score many points while he's out on the bench with his back injury. This would only be a -4 for me right now. Keep Morata, it's fake news. It's on the Chelsea website. Sorry. I don't think Ibrahimovic starts ahead of Lukaku. Why can't it be that bad of an injury? I don't know. DCL and the ass, I know. This is why FPL is such an amazing game. It's not easy. You're damn right. Yeah, I know. We know Morata's not going to be starting now. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do my original transfers. If he's not back, then we'll reassess. Maybe I will bring in Lacazette. Morata's not starting since about 10 minutes ago. It's confirmed news, none of this fake news stuff. Jesus, look at Salah, that is ridiculous. 8 goals in his last 6 matches. Hi, Oz TV uploader. Oh, Calvert-Lewin, you better be the striker I want you to be. There we go, transfer's done. You were there to witness. The connection held up to let me do live transfers. Thanks for waiting. Hit that like button if you so please. Yes, you can drag the players, yep. Not on mobile though. Done. Look. See how it goes. I officially have the template team. Oh, I know. It's bad. If Calvert-Lewin's rested tomorrow, then... well, it won't be tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday, luckily. I mean, I've been quite impressed watching Calvert-Lewin, so I'm happy to get him in. So who have we got tomorrow? Burnley players, Loftus-Cheek, who'll come on from Morata, and my Chelsea boys, and then everyone else the day after. I'm going to stream on Wednesday. I'm going to try and stream on Wednesday. Who knows what will happen with the connection? I can't make any promises. Is that going to be my bench order? Yeah, I think so. OTAMENDI won't score every game, but Swansea are awful. I know Bonnie's there now, but I don't know about me, I'm afraid. Is it safer to start Morata and take the auto sub? I'm probably just going to play Morata, yeah. He's not going to come on. Yeah, connection's been great tonight. There's been no issues. So it's even more frustrating that it didn't work the other day, but that's the way it is. Oh, let's do the polls quick, actually. Sorry. OTAMENDI versus Kane in Gameweek 18 is fine when they both score. Okay, so Gameweek 17 captain. We've had about 250 votes. 68% on Kane captain, 17% on Salah, 7% on Coutinho, just 3% on Hazard, and 1% captain in someone else. Is Calvert-Lewin the best third striker? 35% of you prefer someone else. 34% of you own him already, and 29% of you are going to buy him. So the majority either already have him or are going to buy him. Is Austin a good option? No. Bad fixtures, 41%. Yes, a natural goal scorer, 40%. There are better options, 18%. So slightly Slightly not in favour of Austin. Sterling and Sané. Wow, this is huge. 67% say just keep one. That one being Sterling. 19% say get rid of your Man City attackers. I can't believe that. 6% said keep both if you own them. And 6% were in favour of just keeping one of them being Sané. And how many active goalkeepers do you own? 74% only have one active keeper right now. Not surprising, most of us have got Elliott. 24% have two, fair play to you guys. And 1% of you have zero. The good news is Morata's out. Christensen's still going to play. Right, lads. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to... There's a lot of you watching, so it sucks that I have to go, but it's getting late. Plus, I know the connection's going to fail at some point. Fingers crossed I can stream on Wednesday. That's the current plan after the games finish on Wednesday. If you haven't already, it'd be appreciated if you go and like the stream. Thanks to everyone that donated tonight and the last couple of nights. Thanks to everyone that's sponsoring the stream still. Much appreciated sticking with me when it's been a bumpy ride the last few weeks. Otherwise, good luck in Game Week 17. Hopefully OTAMENDI will score again. Captain Kane will go ballistic. And I'll leave it there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you later on. Cheers all.